Hey there, everybody. Professor Amani again. So in the previous video, we kind of left it hanging at frequency polygons and or line charts or scatter line charts, however you call them. So we reduced this data from 85 data points to like around same 7 classes, try and put a list price, like which was the midpoint of our interval range. And we kind of listed the number of frequencies, right? So now imagine if we said something like, hey, what if we wanted to compare 1 year's prices with another year's prices and kind of put them on a graph together, right? So I created another year's prices, and let's make this a little more drastic actually. So let's make this 20, let's make this 28, make this 11, make this again 10, let's make this 7. Okay, does it add up to the same? No, it's 87 now, so we need to reduce 2 somewhere, so let's reduce this to 4 and let's reduce this to 10. Okay, so now that we have the number of the house prices have kind of increased in Whistler from 2018 to 2019, and we want to find out in which price range did most of the changes occur. I was trying to add another graph, but it's not as straightforward sometimes. When you want to try and add 2 graphs, one thing which you need to do is pull like a combo chart and create like a custom combo chart. Excel nowadays has like cool inbuilt functions where it kind of shows you these sort of charts. But if you don't want to use them, like another way to do it is I just rename this as $2018 and $2019 instead of like the number of listings. Or 2018, not dollars, 2018 number, 2019 number. Okay, so one way to try and do this is to select data, right click the chart and select data. And this chart data range, you could select the new range now. And that kind of gives you this example. And again, you could add the legend, you could add a chart title, axis title, and so on. So I'll let you fill these out by yourself. But from this graph also, now you could see, hey, most of the changes kind of occurred in the lower end of the price range or in the more affordable price range, and the top luxury end did not change in price that much. So these sort of things happen regularly in different markets as well. People get priced out and people go to the cheaper houses are bid up more. And we could kind of see in certain other markets, sometimes the lower end of the market will be remaining the same. If you suddenly add like a bunch of millionaires to our multimillionaires to your neighborhood, the lower end and the middle end of the market is going to remain the same, but the higher end of the market would change a lot more. So if you want to know these trends between different years, these charts kind of are helpful. And this is the frequency polygon. So now let's move over that and let's go on to cumulative frequencies. So cumulative frequencies answer another question. So I'm going to try and copy this data or this table to another worksheet. And there and copy it as well. Copy, paste, only the values. Okay, so now that we have this sort of table, if your goal is to try and answer how many houses are under $500,000, how many houses are available under $1 million, so you're strictly looking at less than or greater than kind of values. This is known as the cumulative frequency, where you're just adding up the values. Okay, so now if you're just doing cumulative frequency is how many houses are under $300,000, that's 25. How many houses are under $600,000? Now this is going to be 24 plus 25. And you keep adding these values till you hit 85. How many houses are under 1.8, not 1.8 million? So this was 1800 to 2.1 million. And under $2.2 million, that's 85 houses, which is your overall count as you know it. But if you want to try and get some arbitrary number as like how many houses are less than like 1.2 million, so that's 62. So this kind of helps you answer a different sort of question. And the way we did this, this is known as less than cumulative frequency because your interest in value is less than some number. If you want to do the reverse, how many houses are greater than $500,000, so greater than $600,000, it's the reverse. So you start adding from backwards. In which scenario, oh, how many houses are over 1.8 million? That's 6. How many houses are over 1.5 million? That's going to be 6. That's going to be 6 plus 6, which is 12. How many houses are over 1.2 million? It's going to be this plus the previous number. 23 houses are greater than 1.2 million, and so on. So you could kind of fill these out, and the exact number, the numbers will finally come to how many houses are over $0. Well, there are 85 listings, and that'll be the last one. So this is known as the greater than cumulative frequency, and the other one is the less than cumulative frequency. And they just answer different questions. So this is the end of chapter 2, and just work out a few problems and go through your quiz and your reading assignments, and that should help you get some practice with Excel. Okay, this might not be directly useful in this class beyond the first midterm, but in your, well, it's nighttime, so it might not, even if it's not directly useful in this class, this helps in presenting information in various other classes and finally into your job market. Okay, so try and use these tools in other classes as well whenever you're doing presentations and presenting data. Okay, and that's it for the second chapter, and I'll see you all in the next video.